to PSG Cast, the podcast in which we discuss topics related to personal development, coaching, and positive psychology. The purpose of this podcast is to discuss and promote personal development through interesting, entertaining, and informative discussions. My name is Irek Shek, and today with me in our studio we have once again Maureen Hewitt. Hey Maureen, how are you?
Hi Eric, great to be back.
It's really good to be back. It's been a while.
Too long.
Okay, so we want to pick up on the topics that we actually discussed in our first episode. We were discussing about PSG, about what is PSG, and at the end of our previous episode, we did discuss personal development and coaching, and I think it would be worth to kind of focus on that for a little bit.
Great.
You said yourself in our previous episode that coaching is the best tool and the best thing that you can pick.
Yeah.
If you're looking for personal development.
Yes.
So they say. There are several researches, I believe, to prove that as well. But
yes.
You don't need that at the moment. So, what would you say? What is coaching? For a person who doesn't know what coaching is, but they would like to have, they would like to be, they like to start developing themselves.
Well, coaching is a process that usually involves two people, a coach and a coachee, and the process is structured to raise the coachee's awareness to the point that they can make informed decisions about goals that they may set in their life and take action towards it. So it takes place over a number of sessions. A session would usually be about an hour long, and each session would have a purpose to it, and that purpose being to arrive at that level of awareness so the coachee gets to understand who they are. They get to choose who they want to be at that time. They might look at values and beliefs. The idea being that they can support themselves moving forward in their life from a place of awareness, from a place of truth, from a place of being genuine. And also I think what's really important in coaching is what some of our clients say, it allows them to be more assertive, to be true to themselves. Mm-hmm. So when you know who you are and you know what you like, and you know what your strengths are, you're more likely to assert that person out in the real world. Mm-hmm. When you don't know who you are, you're more likely to be influenced by other people's decisions. So you'll do what they say. So coaching is a process that allows you to take control and make choices that suit who you are by being aware of who you are.
At the same time, from the definition, the two key components actually stands out to me. The first one of them is self-awareness, and the other one is making informed decisions.
Yes.
So, would you say that it's a really that this is an essence and this is a product of a good coaching session, self-awareness and making informed decisions?
I think it's one. Yeah, it is certainly what people walk away with at the end of a process. But sometimes people come to coaching. Well, there's lots of reasons why people come to coaching. Mm-hmm. So we said personal development, but what does that mean to that person? Some people come for the purpose of being able to make decisions even. Mm-hmm. Some people come because they don't know who they are anymore. Some people come because they don't know what their strengths are, or they're not able to promote who they are from a strengths perspective. So people come for all different reasons to coaching, but in essence what they're looking for is to walk away with something different. So they want to
they want to change.
They want to walk away maybe knowing something different about themselves, right. Knowing something new. What they don't want from coaching is to turn up and walk away at the end of a session going, well, I knew that already. There's nothing new in that. So they want a new level of awareness. And the reason why that's so important, Eric, is that some people who have a great sense of self-awareness may think they don't need coaching because they already know who they are. But in essence, if they come to coaching, they will walk away with something new, a new reality check, some new information about the habits they had that they may have been aware of, but they weren't aware of the impact that it was having on them. So really the essence of what people walk away with is something new.
So in other words, if someone out there is feeling good about themselves and has a good self-awareness,
come and feel better.
Exactly what I was to say.
Yes.
Give us a call and feel even better.
Well, I think what we do is we become, it's like everything else. We fall into this habit of how we see ourselves. And some people may be stuck in that habit. It may be stuck that 20 years ago they were the best in their field, or the best at their job, or the best in their relationship, and they haven't actually moved on. So coming to coaching allows them seek reality, seek out the evidence that maybe they're even better now than what they were 20 years ago. Or maybe there's work to be done. But it is very much a reality check.
So basically you want both people, happy and unhappy ones.
We want anybody who's willing to find out something new about themselves and use that information in their life moving forward.
Would you say that willingness to find something new about yourself would be one of the key components that is actually necessary in coaching?
Hugely, and to be honest with you, it's where one of the biggest blocks in coaching can happen, because to arrive at that awareness or arrive at that willingness, you have to overcome a resistance. And some people are very resistant to thinking about themselves differently. They're resistant to change. Mm-hmm. And so even if that change might be to think about themselves even better than what they were before, that can, in essence, because it's change, bring about resistance. So people can want to change, but if they're not willing to overcome the resistance, then they may never get that change. Coaching is brilliant for supporting people through that resistance.
Is it also a good thing to overcome that resistance?
Is it good to overcome it?
Yeah.
Hugely, yeah. I think it's what allows people move up and on, because you can assimilate, or you can arrive at a place where you feel comfortable. And sometimes in coaching and outside coaching we talk about a comfort zone. So in order to stretch and grow and try something new, you have to become uncomfortable, and there is always a resistance to feeling uncomfortable.
It's like an old saying that it's get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, and some people say there's no gain without pain, and all these other statements, and they are the reality. In order to learn something new, there's usually tensions involved, and you have to work through, acknowledge the tensions, acknowledge the resistance long enough to work through them and come out the other side with a new idea.